Hello, world-class entrepreneurs, marketing gurus, and business titans. It's Peter Chan Jr. back here with you with another exciting and epic video. In this video, I'm actually going to talk about why I decided to delete all of my content on my YouTube channel and why I've officially quit the guru space. Okay, so before we actually get into it, let's talk about the industry and how many actual gurus there are teaching Shopify, Facebook ads, marketing, and all sorts of different things like that. Okay, it's incredible, right? You go on to Facebook. Like, I remember when I first started doing this, there was only like 3 people actually teaching Facebook ads and drop shipping and Shopify and things like that. And now when you look at it, just going in and typing in Shopify or going in and typing in drop shipping or e-commerce, you see a ton of gurus, quote unquote gurus, out there teaching this stuff. And you know what? A lot of them might be authentic and real, and even the fake ones might still have the capabilities of teaching you a lot of great things, because all they really have to do is go watch some other video and recreate that video. Okay? And then when you go in there, you see a ton of different business opportunities. Okay, it's not just Shopify or dropshipping anymore. There's people teaching SMMA, right? There's people going out there and teaching Facebook Marketplace dropshipping, right? Dropshipping on Amazon. There's people teaching how to coach people on how to coach people on how to coach people, and so on and so forth. And there's all sorts of different things. And I honestly feel that it's gotten to the point now where there's so many tutorials out there, there's so many trainings out there, and there's so much content that's free and available on all the Discord channels, the Facebook groups, as well as the YouTube, all over YouTube, that there's really no point in me going in there and creating another course or another tutorial video for you to watch and learn from, because it's probably already out there and it's probably already been done. Okay? Now, I'm not opposed to buying courses or buying trainings to educate yourself. What I am saying though is, if you really wanted to learn something, you don't really need to buy a course unless you want that course to organize the lectures for you. If you wanted to learn something, right, you can go onto YouTube and you can learn from A to Z. However, getting everything in an organized manner from A to Z is going to be a little difficult with YouTube, because you might learn A, you might learn G, you might learn Y, and you might learn Z, but you don't know how to piece them together to make it all work from A to Z. That's when a course comes into play, right? That's the only time I would actually go out there and buy a course. And remember, guys, when I say all the content's out there, I mean, like, if someone's trying to sell you a course that's over $1,000 or $2,500, I would probably avoid, following that guru or buying courses from that individual. You can actually go out there and you can find really great courses for anywhere from $100 to $300 nowadays. The reason why a lot of these gurus are charging $2,500 and up for a training course is because they're running ads to their offer, and in order to get a profitable ROI, or ROA, I should say, return on ad spend on their offer, they need to charge anywhere from $1,000 to $2,500, because it could cost them anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 to get a conversion. So if they charge like $100 or $200 for the course, then they're gonna go negative. If they charge $1,000 or $2,500, they can actually get a good return on their investment. So that's something I absolutely think you should do. Okay, go on to YouTube, watch a ton of courses. There's a ton of tutorials out there, my channel included, and just learn a lot of things on the internet. However, if you want organization, you can get a course from $100 to $300. That's why if you look at all my courses in the past, I've always sold them for very, very low barrier to entry, because I wanted to be able to help the common individual without having to force them to max out their credit cards or pull out some extravagant bank loan just to start a new business opportunity, when really it shouldn't be like that. You should be able to go out there and just start your own business, with just a few $100s to learn, and then a couple $1,000s after to actually start the business. Which brings me to point number 2. I am going to stop creating all these newbie beginner tutorial trainings online where I'm actually showing you and hand-holding you how to get from point A to point B on my YouTube channel, because I don't feel that the barrier to entry is what it used to be. The barrier to entry to building a successful Shopify or a dropshipping store in 2021 moving on to 2022 is different than how it was back in 2016 or 2015. No absolute newbie or beginner that's never done marketing before in their life can hop on to the internet, go on AliExpress, and find some fidget spinner to start selling on their gimmicky, super fresh gear drop shipping store. Okay, it doesn't work like that anymore. You can't just go in there and run those $5 Facebook ads that all the gurus were notoriously known for promoting. Okay, when you go in, and remember a couple years ago, there used to be those YouTube ads of all of your favorite gurus. They used to say like, hey, no upfront cost, no experience necessary, no techie skills. Just go in there, watch this free, quote unquote, fake live webinar and learn how to drop ship on AliExpress. Those days are over. Okay, there's a reason why those gurus are no longer selling those courses all over Facebook, and they're moved on to selling other things like NFTs or coaching, how to coach, how to coach, how to coach. Those old Facebook, or those old ecom gurus, I should say, your favorite ones, they can't go in there and tell newbies to do what they used to tell newbies to do, because nowadays the barrier to entry is going to cost more and it requires some more experience. That's why I kind of lost a lot of faith in the guru marketing space, because I feel like a lot of these gurus are out there trying to make not a quick buck, but a big buck, right? They're making tens of millions of dollars selling to a bunch of newbies that, yo, if you give me $2,500, you're going to get rich really quick. You're going to be a multimillionaire, things like that. And things, guys, that's just simply not true anymore, okay? E-commerce is extremely difficult. Entrepreneurship in general and being a business owner has gotten to the point where it causes a lot of stress on a lot of people. And there's actually a lot of people out there losing a bunch of money trying to start these type of businesses. There are, however, light hustles, okay? Very, very light hustles. These hustles I'm talking about is probably going to go away within the next couple of years, but they absolutely work now. Is if you start drop shipping on Facebook Marketplace, where you build those like Facebook stores, okay? I think they call it Facebook Facebook shops, and you can actually start drop shipping on those type of sites. You can actually make some decent money, like $2,000 to $3,000 a month, maybe $10K a month if you're really good, or you have it automated. But even those, that's not a real business, okay? And for if there's any gurus out there trying to charge you, $2,000 or $3,000 when really all the content is online for free, please don't go out there and spend $2,500 or $3,000 on those type of courses. Okay. Now, mentorship, on the other hand, is something I do believe in, because it's personalized and it's optimized towards your particular business and your particular goal. Okay. I do have like a mentorship program open whenever I have time. I do open it, and the reason why I do that is because I get non-stop. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can actually see I get a non-stop amount of inquiries for people asking for mentorship, for personal one-on-one coaching and other things like that, where they want me to handhold them into building an actual successful Shopify store and an e-commerce business. Now, the barrier to entry is not what it used to be, so I always tell them, number one, you got to pay the mentorship tuition, and then number two, you got to have money for inventory, and then you have to have money to build content and really build out your store to look like an actual professional winning store, not just model after some gimmick that some guru told you that it requires no upfront cost. And to tell you another truth about courses, you can actually go on websites like getwsl.com, which is totally illegal. I wouldn't do it if I were you guys, but you guys can actually go on there and you can have like almost every single course from all the Tony Robbins and everyone else for a very low cost. But I think they're downloading it illegally. But it's just something that's like, all the information's out there. Going out of your way to go in depth just to buy a course is almost useless in 2021, moving on to 2022. Okay, so on the upside, I'm going to go ahead and talk about what I'm going to be doing instead and what direction I'm pivoting my entire brand towards. This is where I'm going towards. I'm actually launching a brand new physical product brand, okay? A completely new store through my personal brand, aka probably this channel, my YouTube, my Instagram, things like that. But it's going to be a physical product brand. I'm actually launching a product, like a real life tangible product. I have a warehouse right here next to my house that I'm going to be shipping these products from, and really focusing on branding this product. It's something that I think I can scale to the 7 figures a year, maybe multiple 7 figures a year, and that's going to be my primary focus, to try to sell the living crap out of my products, because I believe in this product and I think it's something that's very cost efficient, and it's going to help a lot of people, not just entrepreneurs, find success and become the best version of themselves. Okay, my personal brand will be designed and strategically optimized to create content to educate you guys, not tutorials, but not only to help you guys leverage my product that I'm releasing, but help you guys get more interested into entrepreneurship and success and personal achievement and things like that. Okay, no more courses are going to be sold, no more courses are going to be pitched. Mentorship, I will be offering. I won't be pitching or selling. I'll be offering every now and then because people are constantly asking, and my mentorship does require work. Okay, it's not something you can just hop in. I only take a selected few amount of people, and the people I take in have to already have a product in mind. They have to have some, income to really run their business. Okay, and they have to have money for the tuition. Okay, it's not something that I'm just gonna sell to anyone, and I can only really take on like 5 to 10 clients every single month, and I sell out every single month. So it's not something that I'm looking to scale at a high level where I run ads to it and try to get an ROA. It's more like something I'm doing to try to help people that I feel need help, and it's something that I also think is really profitable for myself and the other party, right, the other individual. And it's something that I'm not opposed to doing like a 30%, 67% deal with the individual. If I feel that their product or their business has really great potential, then I can be part owner in the new Shopify store that we're going to build or the new e-commerce products that we're going to launch. That's more like what my mentorship and coaching program comes with. Not so much you give me a bunch of money and I'm just going to talk to you for an hour. We're actually going to work together. You have contact in my sources. We're going to be on calls, and I'm really going to do my best to try to sell the living crap out of your products, because I do have a warehouse and I can actually ship and store your products at my warehouse. So it's one of those things where it's like a win-win-win. I'm kind of looking more for clients / consultant clients, to really work with and own part of the store, as well as making a bunch of money and rake in some of that for myself. Okay, other than that, my main focus is my new brand that I'm launching. You guys will hear about it in the upcoming weeks, depending when you're watching this video. But that's it for this video. Look out for another video from me this coming Friday. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon.